Hey everybody, it's Mark from G's Bees. 60 days, no haircut. I'm liking it. I have just discovered something that I didn't think was possible. This hive right here was given to me, and I know there was no queen in it. There was no evidence of larvae, eggs. There were just bees in a box. And these were Saskatraz bees. So I bought one. I bought a queen. Had her shipped. Let's just say that was an experience, financial experience I'd rather not do again. So I'm doing my hive inspection of these things, and I see, and I had the queen marked. So they mark on the back of them, different colors for different years. 0 is blue, so she was marked blue. I did see her. So I put her in there on Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Today's Tuesday, 3 days. Want to make sure she was released. Popped open. I see a bee in there, and the other bees, a queen bee, and the other bees are starting to ball around her, getting really tight to her, almost like they're fighting with her. And I'm like, that's kind of wild, and it's not marked. So I let it go and just said maybe it was my inexperience or whatever. So I usually work my highs from right to left. So this queen was over here on like frame 2. Get over here about frame 8. There's a big old fat queen. 2 queens in one hive. I didn't believe it. I always heard that everybody killed each other. What I do believe, the second big plump queen was my queen, but I think that they ate the number off of her or the color off of her and groomed her. I don't know where this other queen came from, so I have her in this little hair clip right here. She's got some attendants. I dropped a little bit of honey in there, which is really kind of cool. I wish you could see them eating. Maybe I'll try to flip the camera around. I've built another nuke. I've got 2 frames of brood with no queen in there, so 24 hours they'll think they're queenless. I will put this queen here in a queen cage with some candy, and hopefully we'll get some free bees. I think this queen's a virgin. Don't know if she's been mated, so she's got to mate, come back, be accepted, and everything like that. So it's really going to be interesting. Bees being bees. You can see the queen. She's got that black dot right there. She's kind of walking around. I did put a little drop of honey. You can kind of see it right there. So we're going to keep them overnight, and hopefully tomorrow we'll put them in the nuke. Good morning. It's about 7:30. So I have the queen in this little queen cage. There's a little marshmallow in there, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in here with these 2 frames of brood that have been queenless for 24 hours. Actually, I made this as a mating nuke, and it's got its own separate entranceway. So I blocked them off. I want them to think that there is no queen, because there is no queen. And then what they'll do is they will come in, eat this marshmallow out, release the queen and her attendants, and hopefully accept her. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull out, make sure that there's no queen in this brood, or these 2 frames of brood, and make sure they haven't started raising the queen cells. So they're a little talkative this morning. Just a little bit of smoke coming down. And I just grabbed 2 frames last night. One of them is not even completely full of comb, but it's got a nice brood pattern. It's got some honey over there. I don't see any queen on this side. A little bit of brood pattern over there, a little bit of pollen, a little honey. So I think that this will be a good one to get them started. The next one has a lot of brood. So they'll have emerging bees. Some honey over there. I didn't see the queen here. And didn't see the queen there. So this thing's got a divider board in between it. This board right here. So it's actually going to have 2 separate hives, and it runs all the way to the top so bees can't sneak over there. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our queen cage. A little toothpick through it, so we'll have something to hold on to it. We just set it in like that. And we'll tighten up the frames the best we can to keep the bee space, because you can see right here they had more space and they just built the comb up there. So we'll come back maybe later on today, check it out, see what the bees do, see if they accept her. Look at that bee. Got a dead bee cleaning up the hive. Bees are very, very hygienic. They don't like a mess. So I'll probably leave them shut up till today. I have a top for this box that's got a feeder on it, so they'll have some sugar water, and I'll probably keep them closed just for the day. I just wanted to show you, this is a little sugar water setup that I have. It's got holes on the bottom, and it'll drip down, or when the bees drink it, it'll drip. It won't just drip down. If not, the bees will drown. But just wanted to show y'all without tearing everything up. See those bees? They already know that there's a queen for them. So I think this is really promising.